Right, welcome to Chat with Jen. I am so happy you're here. My name is Jen, and I am a physical therapist turned life coach after battling burnout and overwhelm for 20 plus years in healthcare. Life coaching was a pivotal part of my transformation, so much so that I became a certified life coach. And as a life coach, now I have the tools and the skills and the experience to really help you overcome those patterns in your life that may be holding you back, whether that's overthinking, people pleasing, procrastination, and really get you back on your priority list and really get you moving forward to that life you've always dreamt of and being the woman you've always wanted to be. So I'm glad you're here today because we're going to talk about friendships in midlife. Because I don't know about you, but as I've been getting closer and closer to midlife, depending on what you consider that, making friends at 50, which is my age right now, has become so much harder. And finding those authentic, genuine people that you really want to connect with has been so much harder. And then keeping friends is so much harder because, let's be honest, our life is bananas and crazy with juggling careers and kids and aging parents and all of the things, managing a household and all those things. It can be really hard to fit in friendships, but what I'm here to tell you is that they're really important to your self-care. They're really important to your well-being. So let's dive in, right? This is actually a topic that was suggested in my free group, and it's also something that I always help my clients with. When I get on discovery calls or Calm Your Chaos sessions with potential clients, one of the biggest things they talk about is how lonely they feel, how isolated they feel, how they feel like they're the only woman going through everything that they're going through. And part of what I do in my mastermind is I've really cultivated this community where these women feel empowered, they feel loved, they feel community, they feel the togetherness, and they know that they're not going through this craziness of life alone, right? So I talk about this a lot with my clients. I talk a lot about this in those free Calm Your Chaos sessions as well. And it's just such an important topic that I wanted to go live here about it. So navigating the terrains of friendship in midlife can be fulfilling, but it also can be very complex, right? At this like I said, at this stage of life, you're probably seeking connections that kind of resonate with the season of life you're in that we just talked about. Possibly you're working on yourself and working towards more fulfillment. So qualities in friendship like empathy and authenticity and mutual growth are important, right? So let's dive into some ways to really kind of build those friendships. Number one, I want you to embrace vulnerability. And this is something that I am really working with my mastermind crew with right now because there's a lot of fear around being vulnerable. But opening up about your dreams and fears and your experiences can kind of be what really draws those people into you, really helps you do those, build those deeper connections. It's kind of sharing our stories where we find the soul sisterhoods that we're looking for, spaces where our inner mean girl has no power, right? That bully brain that you have, she has no power when you start getting vulnerable and start sharing with other people to build those deeper relationships. And your vulnerability actually becomes your strength. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and word vomit all of your traumas and everything the first time you meet somebody, but just start sharing some stories or just start sharing some things that are concerning to you, that you are struggling with, because I'm sure that the other woman on the other side of the conversation is feeling the same way. Number two, I really want you to prioritize quality time over quantity time. So one of my goals for this year is that I have monthly girl dates, right? I know that I can't, at this season of life, as busy as I am, I can't do them weekly as much as I would like to. So I do them monthly, but I really make sure that I'm connecting with people that fill my cup, right? So midlife is a testament to the beauty of kind of figuring out what those life essentials are, right? And friendship can be one of those, but I don't want you to be so busy with friends that you also lose track of the things that are important to you, like quality time and quiet time and those sorts of things. But fostering those meaningful relationships that encourage mutual growth rather than spreading yourself too thin, that's what I want for you. And remember, we are better together, but only when our connections are genuine and rooted in mutual respect and understanding. Number three, cultivate those shared interests. So whether it's a love for nature or pickleball or creativity or personal development, those shared interests kind of lay the foundation for the friendships, and it gives you something to automatically connect with. So consider joining groups, local groups, in-person groups, online groups, for people that have similar interests to you. Golden retriever groups, if you like dogs and connect, start taking your dog to a dog park and kind of start this is really kind of an important step towards kind of creating that vision for the life that you want, right? So number four, offer friendships in midlife is a balance of giving and receiving support, right? We're going through so much at this season of life, so all for asking for help, I promise. Be there for your friends in need, but also allow yourself to lean on them. This mutual exchange really strengthens the bond of friendships. Along the way, tip number 5 is set healthy boundaries. Boundaries are really life. They really help you manage the expectations and help those relationships become healthier. It's really about saying no to your need for me time and personal space. So that might look like not saying yes to every single invitation that you get from all of your friends. Fill up your energy instead of deplete your energy, right? One of the biggest things I work with my clients is I want them saying yes to the things good and not having guilt or shame or any of those things for saying no to things that don't fill you up. Number is dynamic, and staying open to new friendships can lead to really unexpected joys and discoveries, like connecting to people that might not have typically been a friend before that really are incredible people, and just kind of, whether it's through social engagements or community service, or like I said, even going to the dog park or online platforms, don't negate the online relationships that you can build. New connections can really offer different perspectives and opportunities for different growth that maybe you can't do on your own. Number 7 is the last tip. Really nurture your friendships, right? We all know that relationships take work, and that includes friendships, right? Don't be the friend that always waits for the other person to call. Don't be the friend who is always waiting for the other person to make the plans. Really work on this friendship together. Make sure that it's like a 50-50 balance, right? Like any aspect of life, friendships require care and effort, right? Regular check-ins, sharing experiences, celebrating milestones together can really keep that bond strong. One of the things that I encourage my ladies to do in my mastermind is pick one day a week where you just connect with other people. Like you send a Marco Polo, you're on WhatsApp if you're, connecting with people all over the country. I have, one of my mastermind ladies is in Romania. She's a military spouse and retired military nurse. And she really wants to start connecting again to the people that she's connected with in the US. So she started sending them little snippets on Marco Polo so that they're video and seeing each other. And she's really loving reconnecting with people. So make it part of your routine, like on your commute home from work. Maybe that's your phone time. Obviously, use some AirPods and make sure you're doing it safely. Or at your lunchtime when you're taking a walk and getting outside and getting some fresh air, do a 15-minute phone conversation with a friend you're trying to reconnect with or build that relationship with. But creating healthy habits with your friendships, such as honesty, regular communication, and shared experiences, is really important. The last tip is I just thought of this, is do things that you love, right? So kind of partner things up that's important for both of you. Like if you're both on a wellness journey, then maybe do a yoga class together, maybe play pickleball or join a pickleball group, play tennis together, go for walks together, schedule to do a hike once a month with some people and get those friends together. But do something that's in alignment with where you want to go in life as well, and bring your friends along. So they're kind of killing two birds with one stone, right? You're getting your nature time or your workout time in and building that friendship. So just remember, fostering friendships as a woman in midlife, remember it's about quality, mutual respect, and the joy of the shared journey, right? Your friendships can be a powerful source of comfort, inspiration, and empowerment because, let's be honest, this season of life can be very challenging as we're navigating teenage years, college years, possibly empty nest, aging parents, ill parents, our career, all of those things. And these friendships can really be a sense of a way to get through that with more ease and grace, providing you more coping strategies. So I hope that was helpful. I know that so many of the women in my free group wanted this topic about friendships, that it was so important. So if this was meaningful to you and you want to continue to work on becoming the woman you've always wanted to be, the one who has her life together, the woman who has a great self-care routine, the woman who's on her priority list, the one who your friends are saying, wow, she really has her stuff together. I want to be more like her. You deserve to be that woman. You deserve to be the woman that you've dreamt about as a little girl, right? I encourage you to schedule a free Calm Your Chaos session with me. It's a phone call where we're just going to connect and go over things like what I did in this live training and really kind of see where you're struggling in life and how I can help. I promise there's no high pressure sales call going on here. It's truly a free session for us to connect and give you clarity on your next steps in life. So if you're interested in that, wherever you're watching this replay, just comment or reply to me, call, and I will make sure that it happens. Thank you so much, and I hope you have an incredible day. Keep in mind that I do these lives every single week at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in my private wellness and well-being group on Facebook and on my Instagram page here. Thank you so much.